now the job market is very competitive. So I think the best thing to do is to think about your career from the first day of you joining the university, and you will have a bigger competitive advantage. On case studies, so it's very important to learn exactly what is the best way, and then you practice, and then you get constant feedback, and you keep improving. I think that is the most important thing. We have a website called consultingapplications.com, and we offer coaching and tips and kind of techniques to help students to prepare their job applications for consulting, including CV, cover letter, test interviews, everything. So if you need help, come to our website, consultingapplications.com.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. Strategy is very important in consulting because otherwise you would likely to boil the ocean. So you would likely to get into much details and you wouldn't finish answering the client's questions in time. You need to make sure your calculations are correct. So you are not going to be given a calculator or something. Every step of calculation needs to be done by hand. You just use your pen and paper. And the third one is communicate your process. You're not doing the case yourself, you are communicating with the interviewer. So it's very important to communicate what you are doing for every step during the interview. So for example, I'm calculating this number and that number. So I'm going to multiply number A with number B. You need to be talking, thinking, and doing at the same time, which is, it's very easy to make mistakes in that kind of situation. Plus, you might be quite nervous during the interview. So you need to practice a lot to reach the stage where you're very comfortable with doing it. You don't need to kind of think too much about it. You can just do it. So practice is very important here. Okay, so that's logic. And then judgment. So judgment is a combination of your basic business knowledge. Although a lot of consulting firms say, okay, you don't need business knowledge, whatever subject you study, because in consulting, right, it doesn't matter what you study, even if you study history or music. Going to supermarkets, and they do a lot of promotions. Sometimes, they do like 50% off and stuff. And you might be thinking, okay, supermarket, their margin is like 3-4%, very low. But why do they do like discount, 50% off and stuff? How do they make money if they keep doing like half price, that kind of thing, right? If you can come up with an answer of that kind of things, then it's very useful, because that's what consultants are thinking every day, all the time. What revenue does the London Eye generate over the course of the year? So London Eye's annual revenue. I will give you 1 minute to think about it, and then remember the 5 stages. The first step is to clarify, right? Okay. So if you have any questions to clarify this case, raise your hand. I'll answer your question, whatever question you have. Okay? Yeah?
What are the different sources of revenue of London Eye? Is it only tickets, or do they also cross-sell other products?
Okay, great question. That's a very important question, because you need to first clarify what you are going to do. If you are going to estimate revenue, you need to know what exactly is the revenue from, right? They do have other revenues apart from ticket sales, but here, to make things simple, we're only estimating ticket sales because that's the majority of the revenue. Okay, only ticket sales.
Discounts for the price for the tickets?
There are, but yeah, there are some discounts if you go to any attraction, right? They have also different price tiers. Yeah, dynamic. But during your interviews one-on-one, you need to very briefly repeat the key information you have got from the interviewer. Don't repeat everything the interviewer says, it's too much. The information you are not sure about, ask, because now is the best time to ask. Later it will be too late. So for example, there's a jargon and you don't understand. It doesn't matter. Ask what that means and what kind of information the interviewer can give you to help you understand that piece of information. It's all fine for now. Okay? So that's the first stage. The next stage is to lay out your calculation steps. Before you ask for any data from the interviewer, you need to know what kind of steps you need to take in order to calculate the net annual revenue. So now I would like to give you 2 minutes to write down on your paper the calculation steps you want to take to get the annual revenue of the net. Okay, and then I will find someone who.
So first, I will look at the capacity of the London Eye, try to know how many people I can fit at once, and then I will divide into 2 seasons, peak season and the off-peak season,
Yeah.
and try to understand in each season what percentage of the capacity is full.
Okay.
And then I will look at ticket price and assume there's a discount and full price, try to segment the two to get an average ticket price, and add all this up, and finally I will adjust to the day of the year it's closed, maybe 5 days a year, 6 days a year.
Okay. That's brilliant. That's great. Okay. And anyone? So, for example, the major tickets are adult tickets and children's tickets. But you have some concessions, students' tickets and stuff, but those ones will be a very small percentage. Plus, that ticket, student ticket will be the price will be between adult tickets and children tickets. So it might be cancelled out if you only consider adult tickets and child tickets. So here you could only consider adult tickets and children tickets. Okay, so the average ticket price will be adult price multiplied the percentage of adult tickets. Plus, what are the maximum number of people an Illinois can take? So by the way, before we get into that, actually, there are 2 ways to estimate this, right? One way is from the supply side, which is from the Illinois side. How many people can they host? And the second way is from the demand side, which means how many people actually want to come to the Illinois. For the case of the Illinois, which way do you think is better and why? Anyone ready? Sorry? Yeah.
Supply, because you can physically try to estimate it.
Okay, that's one. Yeah, supply true because the capacity is limited, right?
When you give us the prices like $14.95, can we ask if it's possible to round up the number?
You don't need to ask. So the rule of thumb is if it's less than 5%, you can round it up. If it's more than 5%, you not. Yeah. Yeah.
Operating hours?
Operating days. Hours is from 10 to 8. 10 in the morning to 8 in the evening. Any other questions?
How many rounds per hour?
Okay, 30 minutes per round. Yes. Any other data points you need? Yeah.
How many holidays does it take?
Yeah, it's they close on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, and they also close 2 days per year for maintenance. Yes.
What is the max capacity for a capsule?
25 people. Is that enough? I think it's pretty much everything you need. Okay, now we got all the data, so what you need to do now is to estimate, to do the calculations. Every assumption you make during the case review needs to have a reason. Every assumption, every single one needs a reason. If you cannot just say, I assume it's 80% down. No. Why is it 80%? Why is it 70%? You need to have a reason. Yeah?
What would be a good answer to the question, why is it 50%?
Sorry, why is a good question for
Yes, you said if you just come up with the assumption that it's 80% capacity is always on average the case, and
Yeah.
you said we need to have a reason. What would be a good answer for the question of
Okay.
why do you assume 80%?
Yeah. So in that case, you need to split it into peak and non-peak. And you say, okay, peak, how many days? For example, in summer, how many months and how many days, you calculate that. And then winter, apart from Christmas, maybe Christmas season, December will be quite full, but apart from December, other months, for example, 5 months, non-peak, 7 months peak, and you calculate the days. And then you estimate the occupancy for each peak and non-peak based on either your personal experience or just imagine how busy London is during the tourist season, because London is a tourist place, right? Everybody wants to get down to London Island when they come to London. So during peak hours, it's quite likely to be 100% capacity occupancy, because if you go in summer, you can see it's always full, it's always a long queue, a half an hour queue. But in winter, it's not necessarily. So in winter, you can make an estimation. Say if you say 60%, and then I will ask you, why is it 60%? You can say, I pass by London Eye during winter, and I think it's slightly more than half of people actually in there. that's a reason. That is a good reason because it's your personal experience. You actually have seen it. You can count, you can use analog, you can use similar stuff. So as long as you have a reason that sounds okay, it's fine. Okay? Okay, great. So let's go through. So that is the information. So let's go through this. So so the first step to take is to calculate average ticket price. This number is different from what I gave you, but it doesn't matter. Plenty makes it simple to calculate, but you just estimate what percentage are adults or what percentage are children. You need a reason for that as well. If you say adult 80%, children 20%, what is the reason? So that is average price. So the next step is to calculate average number of visitors per day. So we set capacity, which is simple, you just calculate that. And rotations, number of rotations per hour is 2. Number of operating hours per day we set is 10 hours. My question, why do I use 9.5 here?
Because of the length of the wrist.
It starts with empty wheel, right? And then it starts to fill out that equivalent to half of the wheel. That whole rotation, that whole run, half of the wheel is filled up. You need to sense check your numbers. This is very important to know whether your number makes sense. Okay? So you need to sense check it. So how do you sense check it? Does it make sense? How do you sense check it? There are two ways. One is you compare it with similar attractions. So if you know some other attractions similar to London Eye, you think about how much. You have a conclusion. Okay, so my estimation of London Eye's annual revenue is about 60 million pounds, and I would like to check whether this number makes sense. So if I think about this and that, so you start to say it, yeah. Okay. So after this, the bonus point at the end here is if without the interview asking you, you can say some implication or suggest some next steps for this case, then that is a bonus point. For example, if after you say you sense check the number, you can say, okay, we have got the next revenue. I think the next step to take to help the client is look into their costs and see how much profit they make. And if they're not making a good profit, then we can help them potentially, to make more profit, to reduce costs and increase revenue, that kind of thing. Okay, so you want to suggest, okay, two things to suggest. One is what does this number mean to the client? Here is revenue, right? It's not, before you know the cost, it's very difficult to make a judgment. But if it's a profit, for example, then you can say, okay, I think this profit is too low for the client. So we need to look into how we can increase the profit. So you suggest what you can